Hopefully we can go up there and get a win. I mean, obviously if certain guys can't play, other guys are going to have to play and step up and help us win. You know?
Mike, you mentioned Jordan Hill's pick and roll D as a key for him staying in that game, but what do you want to see more of or from Bynum? He's shown at times in the pick and roll, but what specifically does he do better heading into the playoffs?
No, I just like Jordan did. I thought Jordan was great in the pick and roll coverage in our last game. I think that all of our bigs can watch Jordan and watch his activity at the point of the screen and learn something. For not having played at least since he's been here with us any significant minutes, to play the way that he played pick and roll defense against Oklahoma City with two very, very good guards, and it was tremendous, especially when he was called upon. So just at the point of the screen, being able to impact the ball a little bit better is always a positive when you have guys that are as dangerous as Westbrook and Durant and Harden handling that basketball.
How much energy does it take for a big man to do that throughout the game?
It takes a lot of work, and and he worked his tail off. And after watching the game and showing the guys clips, I think everybody can sense and feel how much of an effort it takes to do what we're asking those guys to do. But all of our bigs are definitely capable of doing it.
With Jordan and Devin and Ramon, you've got three guys that look like they're going to be in the rotation heading into the playoffs with no playoff experience. Is there anything that you plan to tell them in terms of what to expect with the playoffs or the way playoffs tend to be?
Yeah. I mean, we obviously talk to them and to try to tell them how physical it's going to be, and and how each possession matters, whether it's offensively or defensively, and we can't take anything for granted, and just go be you, but make sure while you're being you to help us win, you have to be aggressive on both ends of the floor. I think that's the biggest thing, is usually the most aggressive person, team, whatever, when you go to this second season, usually wins.
Have you thought at all about how the three of them could react, or Ramon in particular, since he's the guy that you knew for sure would have a pretty big role?
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, but it's all speculation until they get there and actually go through it. I mean, we could talk to them until we're blue in the face, which, I mean, we've talked to them, but, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to play a certain way, So they got to experience it, and they got to make sure that they react the right way when they're out there, and hopefully it's being the aggressor as opposed to being passive.
Do you remember in particular the 2007 finals? How much playoff experience had LeBron had at that point?
Yeah, he had, because that was 06-07. The first time he was in the playoffs was my first year, so I can't. Was it the second year that we made it to the finals?
Not sure.
I think it was the second. I'm not sure. I think it was the second year that I was there that we went to the finals, maybe. So whatever. I mean, whatever it was before then.
His first year, though, even a player of his talents, did you notice anything different in the way he either reacted or
his first year?
Yeah, being an eye-opener?
No, I thought he was ready for the challenge. I thought he was excited about it, and I thought he was ready for the challenge. So I don't recall him being nervous or anything like that when he first went to the playoffs.